What's going on, kiddos? Pastor Jacob here, and I'm so excited to be hanging out with you all tonight. I wish I could be with you all in person playing basketball and all sorts of other fun games. But for now, while we're all staying safe and germ-free in our homes, these videos would be a great way for us to stay connected. Now, parents, grandparents, I hope you all are staying in the room with your kids because I want you guys to be a part of this as well. There may be times I ask you to pause the video to talk about something or to do a real quick activity together. This is a great moment to be able to invest in your young one's spiritual journey. We have a great lesson tonight that I'm so excited about. But before we jump into that, I have a quick question for you guys to get to know you just a little bit better. Down in the comments below, I want you, your parents, whoever, I want you guys to tell us what your favorite flavor of ice cream is. My favorite flavor is mint chocolate chip. And I know a lot of people don't really like mint chocolate chip, but I love it. It's my favorite ice cream. So I want to know what your favorite ice cream is. So let me know down in the comments below. All right, let's jump into our Bible story. Tonight, we're learning about a man named Hosea. I love the story of Hosea because it's a story that shows us just how much God loves us. The Bible has a lot to say about God's love. The book of 1 John reminds us of how much God loves us and how we should love other people just as God has loved us. 1 John 4:19 says, we love because he first loved us. Now kids, parents, I want you to take a minute and you all do a quick activity together. Go find some sticky notes or anything else to write on, along with something to write with. I want you to take a few minutes, write down some ways that each of you show love to other people in your house. Then come up with some new ways together that you can show love to each other. I want you guys to spend a few minutes doing this together and then take what you've written and stick it on a wall in your house that everyone can see, so that way you remember to show love to each other. Now, if you have a kid that's too young to write, just not a good writer, then have them draw out ways that they show love and draw ways that they can love other people in their house. Now pause the video, take a few minutes doing that, then we'll come back, we'll watch a quick video together about Hosea, and then briefly talk how God first showed love to us. All right, hopefully you guys paused the video and did that activity together. We hope it was a great time for you guys just learning how you love each other and how you can better love one another in your household. Now let's take a few minutes and watch this video on Hosea and how God showed his love through Hosea.
Hello everyone, it's me, Megan, and I'm Jessie. Megan, guess what? What? We found Max! My dog is home! Oh, Jessie, that's wonderful news! You were so upset when you couldn't find him. I was. My dad and I went all around our neighborhood for a long time looking for him. We finally found him a few streets away. Oh, Jessie, I'm so glad. When someone you love goes missing, you go after him. That's right. That reminds me of today's Bible story. God told his prophet Hosea to marry a woman named Gomer. Gomer ran away, but Hosea went after her. Listen to the story. God wanted to teach his people a lesson. So God told the prophet Hosea, go and get married. But your wife will not love you with her whole heart. God also said, be a daddy to her children. God was going to use Hosea's life to teach the people of Israel what God's love is like. Hosea's wife treated Hosea like the people of Israel treated God. The people did not love God with their whole hearts. They loved other things and people more than they loved God. It isn't easy to love someone who doesn't love you back, but Hosea obeyed God. He married a woman named Gomer. Gomer had a baby boy. God told Hosea to name the baby Jezreel. The name Jezreel meant that God was going to punish Israel. Then, Gomer had a baby girl. God told Hosea to name the baby No Mercy. God was not going to show mercy to the people anymore. He was going to give them what they deserved, and they deserved to be punished. A while later, Gomer had another baby boy. God said, "Name him Not My People." For a long time, the people of Israel had been God's people. He had promised to take care of them if they obeyed Him. But God's people did not obey Him. So God said, "You are not my people." Gomer did not love Hosea like a wife should love her husband. She ran away from home. The people too did not love God like they should. They ran away from Him. What do you think Hosea did when Gomer ran away? She had done many things to hurt him. Did he let her go? No. When someone you love goes missing, you go after her. Hosea found Gomer and paid money to bring her back home. Hosea loved his wife even though she had hurt him. Hosea would never stop loving Gomer. Hosea said to the people, "Turn back to God. He still loves you. He is going to punish you for your sin, but then He will take care of you." God loves His people with a love that never gives up. God had a plan to get His people back, no matter what. Gomer did not love Hosea with all her heart. She did things that made Hosea sad, but Hosea still loved Gomer. God's people do not love God with all their hearts. We do things that make God sad, but God still loves us. He showed us His love by sending Jesus to rescue us from sin.
I hope you've all learned more about Hosea and how God used him and his wife to demonstrate the love God has for us. Remember when we talked about the verse in 1 John? We love because God first loved us. We've all disobeyed God, and this makes God sad. But instead of turning His back on us, God showed us the most incredible act of love ever. God first showed His love for us by sending His Son Jesus to take our punishment on the cross for all the bad things that we've done. God didn't have to do this, and we didn't deserve for God to do this. But even though we keep running away like Gomer did, God never stops chasing us. I hope you have all learned more about just how much God loves you. And if you have questions or you want to know more about God's love, ask one of the adults in your house. Or if you need to, call up to the church and a pastor would love to chat with you about God's love. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and the rest of your week. Bye.